for me as a bass player, to get to play on that record, I felt like I was just becoming a part of history.
There's going to be stuff on this record that the longtime Petra fan can latch onto and go, that's my Petra, but there's also stuff that people who have never heard are going to go, that's cool.
It's been a lot of fun. We've been enjoying working together and getting to know those guys, and I think it's going to turn out really well.
I have had nothing but a ball doing this record. I'm anxious to see where God's taking it next.
You've got excellence, and you've got the old, and you've got the new. It's very much the way Carlos Santana went out and got a lot of young guys involved in his project.
I've really been anticipating this release to get a chance to see what the new technology can do with this Petra sound, because it was a signature sound when it first came out.
I think this is going to be a monumental moment in their career. It's going to be incredible for the young kids to be able to, you know, here's our Rolling Stones, you know, here they are, it's Petra.
You know, for me, having done this, next year will be 30 years.
It must have been an incredible ride for them, you know what I mean? And it's the classic thing is it's one that still continues.
They are, if anything, more relevant today than ever.
Petra really has paved the way for all the new bands that are out there now, the DC Talk, the Newsboys, the Audio Adrenalines, for rock and roll.
They've walked down every road that we're going down now. They've done it before. They set the stage here for everything that we do.
See, I didn't want us to be followers. I want us to be leaders.
You know, they were sort of cutting their way through a jungle and we were sort of following behind this path, and still today it is that.
I have no expectations of what, when, how, and where. Let's just sit back and see what God's going to do.
Petra is one of those bands that they are the classic rock band in our world.
I think we're missing something if we don't embrace that and show it to a whole nother generation who hasn't seen it and hasn't been exposed to it.
They definitely have a place in Christian music history, as I believe, is getting it started. I know for me, they were the very first thing I'd ever heard. Petra was the biggest and the best, and in my eyes, they always will be.
There have been more people that have come to the Lord through Petra concerts, more kids who have been sponsored through Petra concerts, more people who have been encouraged to walk the right way through those records, and they've made I don't know how many dozens over the years. So for me, to see them do it again just kind of keeps that legacy moving forward.
I feel like Petra has contributed to Christian music. I feel like that we've done something already. Anything that happens from now on out is icing on the cake. This has been exceedingly and abundantly above all I could ask or think.
Thank you.